now we are thinking about investment opportunities. In that, find property for investors. We all know how much money there is in property, but on the surface you might be thinking this market is off limits. Truth is, lots of people make a great deal of cash by sourcing suitable properties for wealthy investors who are time poor. The trick is to find properties below market value, avoid estate agents, and instead flyer your area with your contact details offering to buy houses for cash. Then approach property investors with an offer to pass on details of cut price properties in exchange for a percentage of the sale value. Most cities have monthly networking events for landlords and property investors. Track these down, sign up, put on your best clauses, and go along with lots of business cards. LinkedIn property investment groups are also good places to make initial contacts. And next is, as you might imagine, this is not necessarily a quick way to make money, but once you have got a few investors in your phone book, it can prove to be very lucrative in the long run. If you are interested, I recommend reading this book. This is the information regarding property for investors. But one thing is, investment is always good, but property means which property it is, rental property or land or flat. All these things you should think over. Only if you are purchasing a flat, means flat cost may be around 50 to 60 lakhs in common towns, but rental will come 5 to 6,000 only. Suppose if you see in that way, it is a loss. But another way is, suppose one flat if you are purchasing for 50 lakhs in this year, after 10 years it will become 1 crore. The value will be increased. So likewise also you can get, it is also a type of investment as well as increasing the values of your assets. But directly don't get direct income on rentals of flats and all these. So it will be always 1% only. So 1 crore worth of flat you are giving for rent means only 1% it will come. So 1 lakh or something. So it is also, so all these things you should think over. But the value of the property always will be increased. So all these things you should think over, then only you can invest. Only lots of investment you should put in properties only. And one thing is, if minor income is there, means it is better to go to the fixed deposits or any rate of interest will come naturally in a sophisticated way. That is also a good thing. But think over all these things, and what is the income you want for monthly, and what is the income annually, and how much money is required to you. By that only you have to invest in fixed deposits or banks and properties also. So first you should, what is the monthly expenses of your house, and what are the random expenses in a month, in a year, all these things. So average what much of amount, how much of amount is required, all these things you should think over. If it is 50,000 per month, means it is better to deposit on fixed deposits only. So directly you will get 50,000 per month. So suppose if it is more than that amount, means it is better to go to investments. It may be purchasing a property or purchasing lands or flats. All these also will give will give very good business. But flats means, suppose 50 lakhs worth of small town flat means after 10 years it will become 1 crore. But in 50 lakhs you will not get 1 crore in bank also in such a way. So all these things you should think over, which is beneficial and which is surviving. Your surviving limits also you should understand. Then only you can go for properties, and you can go for property for investors. So wishing you all the best.